Outlaw Nation, this is the Outlaw John Rocha, and relative newcomer to the world of Kamala Khan, aka Ms. Marvel. The first two episodes of the much-anticipated series comes out tomorrow, and I'm here with my non-spoiler review of them and this latest Marvel TV show on Disney+. Before I jump into my thoughts, though, I want to remind you all to please subscribe to the channel down below and hit that bell button so you see when we're dropping all the content we do on here. Also, remember to follow me on Twitch at The Outlaw Nation. And if you want to support all we do here, head on over to the Patreon at patreon.com/JohnRocha.
That's a fantasy too.
Ms. Marvel comes to us from creator Bisha K. Ali. The series stars 19-year-old newcomer and Pakistani Canadian actress Iman Vellani as Kamala Khan. A relatively happy Pakistani-American teenager in Jersey City, Kamala has a strong family life with supportive parents and a loving brother. She respects her family and her Muslim beliefs, but she also dreams of breaking out of her slightly strict upbringing to become an Avenger like her hero Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel. She's a dreamer. She draws, games, and writes fan fiction with a creative mind that sees her world as a combo of real life, animated cartoons, pencil drawings, fantastical events, and scenarios where she escapes her life and is the belle of the ball. She has two good friends who help her navigate her less than stellar high school life. Bruno, played by Matt Lintz, a fellow geek who supports Kamala's dream to be an Avenger, and Nakia, a fellow Muslim teenager, played by Yasmin Fletcher, who has goals of her own as she runs to be on the board of their mosque. The first two episodes of the series are an enjoyable dive into Kamala's world and into who she is as a person. Iman Vellani is radiant, charming, and extremely likable as Kamala. We watch her fumble around, trying to focus on the words of her teachers and counselors, try to pass her driver's test, fend off female bullies, moon over a cute guy named Cameron, played by Rish Shah, and indulge in her desire to win a costume contest at the first ever AvengerCon. Her heart is always in the right place, and her dedication to her family, her beliefs, and her friends puts us immediately on her side. So when she does get her powers through a mysterious family connection, we are all in on her journey to figure out what her powers are and how she can learn to use them. Beneath the awkward, nerdy demeanor of Kamala is a quietly confident, doggedly determined teenager with a moxie that is hard to match in the MCU. Her parents are played by the lovely and radiant Shinobia Sharaf as Muniba Khan and the charming and well-intended Mohan Kapoor as Yusuf Khan. Muniba loves Kamala, but wants her to just focus on her grades, family, and story, while Yusuf is a bit more understanding of Kamala's desire to break out, but he also fears losing his daughter to the natural divisions that happen between a teenager and their parents as they get older. All three have wonderful chemistry together, along with their son and Kamala's brother Amir, played by Sagar Shaikh. You can tell already that I think the acting is stellar here, and I think that the origin story works for the most part. It's a believable and slightly meta path that Marvel and creator Bisha K. Ali are walking here with Kamala. For the people in the MCU, everything we have seen in the movies happened to them in their real lives, but this is the most obvious approach to that truth yet. Kamala narrates stories about the Avengers and their big battles, opines which one of the original Avengers might be a gamer, she's right of course, and she's quite biased in her love of Captain Marvel's exploits, just as I'm sure Marvel was hoping young girls would do in our world. Also, the creators, directors, and producers handle her Muslim beliefs as a natural fact of her life. They don't stress it or dwell on it, but they also don't gloss over it or shortchange it. There are moments when you as the audience will have to play catch-up or Google certain references so you can be up to date with what she and her friends or her family are discussing or geeking out about. It's a natural part of her world, and as we discover in these first two episodes, it will play a big part in discovering how she got her powers and their origin. For the most part, the writers and Bisha K. Ali hit the right notes with Kamala's origin story and make it feel fresh, even with the inevitable montage of her discovering how to use her powers, which leads to a big moment for her and one of her bullies. But the combination of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Shang-Chi, and the best of the CW does strain to work in certain scenes and goes a bit overboard in its fantastical approach to the material at times. Trusting the audience and letting us have a beat to take it all in, I think would have served these moments better, but I understand the creators and producers' desires to get us all the info we need in these first two episodes going forward so that we can enjoy the rest of the series. Also, there's a phantom government agency coming after Ms. Marvel that I don't 100% buy as being threatening or possibly being dangerous to her and her family just yet, but I'm sure there's more work to be done here over these next few episodes to reinforce that and make them seem a bit more scary or dangerous generous to her and her family. I got a feeling that the scripts will be tighter going forward, especially with that fun mystery that gets revealed at the end of the second episode. So overall, I give it 4 cowboy hats out of 5. The acting, story, direction, and general innocent and charming vibe here really won me over. And Iman Vellani is about to be a star off her work on this show. There's more to come with this story, and I can't wait to see it and how it's going to tie into all we've already gotten in Phase 4 of the MCU. Well, let me know what you thought of the episodes in the comments section below. What worked for you and what didn't, and where you see the show going from here. Remember to hit a like on this video, subscribe to the channel down below, and hit that bell button. Share this video on your social media, and put that hashtag #TheOutlawNation on it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first 2 episodes of Ms. Marvel, and I'll talk to you next time with a brand new non-spoiler review here on The Outlaw Nation.